Hey, how is it going again, Guardians? LVnative here with another Destiny video. It is December 20th, 2016, time for another Destiny Weekly Reset. So kicking things off with our weekly Nightfall Heroic Strike, it is the Sepic's Perfected Strike. Now this has the modifiers this week of Epic, Berserk, Small Arms, Match Game, and Airborne. So small arms and airborne if you have the ability with either the Titan or with your Warlock to float in the air. With your primary, you should be doing a lot of damage as those will multiply upon each other. Otherwise, just go in there with your team, knock this out as quick as you can, and get that Nightfall tier reward. Next up, for the Siva Crisis Heroic Strike playlist, you want to make sure you knock out at least one of these to get that Treasures of the Dawning, which is only going to be available for this week and next week as well. We got 2 more weeks left of the Dawning event, so make sure you get this. This is going to be the only way you can get those Treasures of the Dawning without having to fork over some of your hard-earned cash to do so. This week's modifiers are going to be Heroic, Voidburn, Brawler, and Chaff. For your weekly PvP events, you have doubles. Now this is a fun one to get into if you've only got one other friend online or something. Make sure you knock this out. Or if you're trying to get that Grimoire for the 100 wins, go ahead and knock out a few of these just to get closer to that goal. And if 2v2 is not your cup of tea, then we also have Mayhem Clash. Now this is one of my favorite game modes when I don't care about my KD and I just want to go into a match and completely obliterate things. This is a very fun playlist to go into. So you can do this as well to get some Radiant Treasure this week. Alright guys, and this time around for the Wrath of the Machine raid, we are once again back on the Axis Challenge. Make sure that you supercharge, dunk into one of those spots to supercharge your team, and you have to do that every single time that Axis teleports, and you will be able to complete that raid challenge mode. Alright, up next we have the Prison of Elders. If you are still doing this to get any of your rewards or anything like that, make sure you go ahead and here and knock these out. Your level 41 Prison of Elders is going to be where you want to go to get your Sterling Treasure. So if there's still something you need from the Sterling Treasure, one of those pieces of armor, this is going to be the only place you can go to get it done. It's matchmaking as usual, so go in there, group up with 2 other people, knock out all 5 rounds, kill the boss at the end, drop down and pick up your Sterling Treasure. And along with the Prison of the Elders, we also have Challenge of the Elders. And this time around, your modifiers are going to be Catapult, Super Kill Bonus, and Ironclad. So with the Super Kill Bonus, of course, you want to make sure you get your supers charged as quick as possible. Maybe use stuff like the Bad Juju and things like that. Also, you want to get as many kills as you can with each super, generate a lot of orbs, and just keep that super train going with you and your fire team. Go in there, make sure you get that done to get that 30,000 and 90,000 point rewards to get what you want from Varix. So if you are going into the Prison of Elders at all, make sure you pop into the Reef and stop by and talk to Varix and pick up his bounties. May as well get your extra House of Judgment rep and experience for doing the stuff you are already going to be doing anyway. So you got to generate your 100 orbs, you have to kill a bunch of enemies in the level 41 Prison of Elders, and then of course use arc abilities to kill enemies. You need 30 of those to complete that bounty. So if you're going to the Prison of Elders, make sure you pick these up and you'll knock them out along the way anyway. And along with Varix in the Reef, you've also got the Queen's Wrath bounties. You got 6 of them this time around instead of the usual 3. So if you're still trying to rank up or get some rewards for Queen's Wrath bounties, make sure you pick these up and knock them out as well. Alright, and down at the Iron Temple, make sure you go in and talk to Shiro and collect his bounties up, as these are going to be your best way in order to get your hands on that Thorn exotic quest. If you haven't already done so, make sure you're doing these each and every week on all your characters, and hopefully luck will be on your side and you will be able to get that Thorn bounty to proc for you. Worst case scenario, even if it doesn't, you still get a lot of Vanguard reputation and experience that'll help you out as well to get those reward packages. So go ahead and knock these out even if you've already gotten that Thorn bounty and you've picked up the Thorn already. Still do these each and every week. And while you're at the Iron Temple, make sure you stop in and talk to Tira Karn in order to get your Iron Lord artifact bounties. This time around, we have got the Memory of Fell Winter. That's where you lose your super, but you gain an extra grenade and melee charge, and you get a boost to all your other stats. Also, your orbs grant melee and grenade energy. You also have the Memory of Scory. This is going to be a straight discipline roll. When your super is full, nearby ally supers recharge faster. This is actually very useful to have 1 or 2 people using this when you're in your raid, or even to have 1 person on a strike team with this. It really does help out your team. And last but not least, you have the Memory of Perun with an intellect and strength roll. Enemy guardians with full supers and all enemies with low health are highlighted to make them easier for you to see. And as usual, down in the tower, you want to make sure you stop in and go see Lord Shax to pick up his weekly bounty for the Crucible. This time around, it's back to basics. Basically, we're going to be killing a bunch of people in Clash. Complete 7 matches, 50 primary kills, 25 assisted kills, and 25 ability kills. Knock this out to get yourself a Nightfall tier reward. Alright, now with the dawning going on for the next couple of weeks, you do want to make sure you go over here and talk to Commander Zavala and pick up his bounties. Now this is going to be very important for you to do so, as these 3 bounties that he gives each and every week are going to be your main way to get your hands on the icebreaker. Excuse me, I say the main way, it's actually the only way with the Sunrise bounty each and every week. You need to make sure you get a gold tier achievement medal and do it before the time expires with your fire team in order to complete this bounty and get a chance at the year 3 icebreaker. I was unfortunate enough to have it drop last week. Hopefully I get a little bit better luck this week. If I do, you guys will definitely see a video on it so I can give you an updated review on the icebreaker. Alright, and last and certainly not least, we have SRL going with the dawning. That means Amanda Holiday is someone you definitely want to make sure you stop and see and pick up her bounties as well. So these are going to be really quick ways to rank up. Just go ahead and knock each and every one of these out. They're not difficult at all to do. So as you can see, we have the tricks in the SRL races. You just do 10 of those. Make sure you hit 15 consecutive gates. And you want to be able to kill enemies while you're on the track. This will happen while you're just racing in general. And also, you need to complete 10 other SRL bounties. So these change each and every day, of course. Go ahead and pick these up when they reset, and you'll be able to knock out her rank very quickly in order to get your hands on some of those rewards. Alright guys, that is going to wrap it up for this week's weekly reset. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful or useful at all, do me a huge favor, smack that like button, leave a comment in the section below, let me know if you liked it or not. Both of those things really help out the visibility of this channel, and I greatly appreciate it from you guys. Thank you so much when you do that. And if any of you guys are looking for a last minute Christmas gift idea, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys also shared this video with all your friends who might be able to use this information as well. So that's going to do it, guys. As always, this is LVnative. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next one.